2025, how would you assess the season so far for you?
I like where I'm at. I think we have a lot of season left. Yeah, it's been good so far. I've had a good time. Hopefully we can get some more wins here, but personally I like where I'm at.
Last year was a huge step in a positive direction. In what ways do you feel like you've grown from last year to this year?
Realizing it's a really long season. Last year after my first half, I was like, man, I did it. And then you kind of fell off a little bit, but just realizing that no matter how well or bad you're doing, it's such a long season. I heard Christian Yelich one time say, it takes a really long season to have a good year, and it takes a really long season to have a bad year, and that's kind of stuck with me this year.
I think last year you had more plate appearances in any season, in your life, unless there's some 10th grade, you had 50 tournaments or something crazy. How do you prepare for that? And is it just going through that last year has prepared you for this year, or did you do anything differently in the off season to get ready for the grind?
I've definitely learned a lot. Last year I took a lot of swings before the games. This year I pick and choose the days I need to swing a lot. If I really need to feel something out, I'm swinging a lot. But just kind of learned on kind of how to control your body a little bit better. Like I said, it's unbelievably long season, and so just kind of learning the days that you might need to go after a little bit more and the days to kind of scale back. So
you play with some guys like Marcus and Corey and others who have a routine, and they're pretty locked in on their routine. How do you feel like you have grown, I guess, in figuring out what works best for you?
Yeah, that's what's super unique about, I feel like, a guy like me is those two guys, both great players, both completely different routines. It works for each of them. I've kind of been able to have bits and pieces of their routines that I've learned from them that I like, and kind of take it and put it into my own routine and kind of blend a mix of those two, I guess. I'm not probably taking as many ground balls as Marcus, but I take some. I work out, this and that, just kind of take some bits and pieces from those guys, learning from Corey on the hitting side, kind of how to control your body, how to manage your body, and like I said, when to take days, when to kind of be on your feet ready to go. But yeah, both those guys have been awesome for me.
All right, so last year you played a bunch of positions, but it's almost more so this year. You've really added first base to the mix. You played 7 positions, I think, before the first month of the season. How did last year's experience maybe help you for something like that again this year? And what is it like for you to be able to, I should say be able to have that responsibility of knowing and playing multiple positions?
It's definitely, I wouldn't say it's easy, for sure. It's not easy, but I think just being an athlete has kind of helped me. I don't really love when people say, oh, I play this and that position, so it affects my hitting here. I don't really believe in that. I consider those two completely different things. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I'm just saying hitting and defense shouldn't affect each other. They're completely different. So I've always taken pride in that, not letting one affect the other. But yeah, just being an athlete, probably credit it to just playing in the backyard, goofing off, and yeah. What's
first base been like for you?
First has been the biggest challenge, I'll definitely say. It's a lot more active than you would think. I would say it's probably, in my opinion, I'm pretty credible. I've played all of them now besides catcher, but the ones that I've played, it's the most active position. You're moving around the most. You have a lot of responsibilities that people might not know. Sometimes I'll get caught out there watching the play, and I'm like, I gotta go cover the bag here. But no, it's been fun. It's definitely difficult, but I like it.
What about DHing? What's that like?
I actually kind of like DH. It's maybe not every day, but just to kind of get you off your feet a little bit, but still contributing to the lineup. I like it. It's really nice when you get a hit your first at bat. You can kind of relax a little bit. But no, it's great. Whatever they need, I'll do it. So.
Last year, I mean, there were so many people that kind of thought you deserved to be in the All-Star game, but at the end of the year, you did get a Silver Slugger in that utility category, which nothing against being an All-Star, but that's a full season accomplishment. What did that mean to you to be recognized in that way after the year?
Yeah, that was special. Like you said, just kind of missed out on the All-Star. I know it was my first year doing well, but personally, I felt like I deserved to be an All-Star that year, and it whether I say it or not, it hurt a little bit, and it kind of yeah, I was upset about that, and so to be rewarded the Silver Slugger at the end of the year was pretty cool, pretty special.
So they have a utility Gold Glove award. What would that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. Being a utility guy, your defense is your pride and joy, and so that's kind of that's what you go after. I think that'd be pretty special, but like we said, we got a lot of season left. So
Have you ever gone out of the dugout and like for a split second thought, shoot, am I short? Where am I going?
I actually did it yesterday. When I was playing first, I forgot. I was like going out to the game, and I was like, oh my god, I'm playing first. I almost didn't go out my first baseman's minutes. So.
That'd be bad. I mean, if it's like the outfield, you could
Yeah.
at least like reroute. But if you sprint past first,
Oh, I know. I bring like 4 gloves out every game, so even when
crazy.
I'm DHing.
So how many gloves? I mean, you have backups, right? So
Yeah.
like, how many gloves do you have at the field?
Oh gosh, at the field right now, I probably have 6 or 7, I guess. I really only use 4, but yeah.
So you use a unique glove for first, obviously.
Yeah.
Different glove outfield versus
Yeah.
infield.
Outfield, and then infield, I use my game glove, and then I have a practice infield glove too. So.
But third, short, second,
Those are all the same.
all the same.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I get asked about your helmet falling off all the time. It seems like way more often now around the league, we see guys who their helmets are just flying all over the place. Talk to me. What's the deal?
I think it's 3 things. I don't think the helmets. I'm not throwing shade at anyone here. I don't think the helmets are very good.
Okay.
Like the padding on them, I don't think is very good. And for me, the reason it falls off, I have a really small head, and so my helmet doesn't fit great. But it falls off either after a bad swing, where like my shoulder hits it off, or it's like a day after I wash my hair, and so it's like super dry, and so it like just slides off. So that's probably the other reason. But it's usually from a bad swing.
Okay. So, but if you're running the bases and it falls off, you washed your hair the day before.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So all right.
Yeah, probably.
Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with Corey? You guys are really close and different stages of your careers, right? But it seems like you guys have benefited. I know Corey's talked about how he's benefited from you. Like he's learned a lot from you and your relationship with him. What's that relationship been like for you?
He's been a huge role model for me, and I think for a lot of the younger guys too. I mean, he's, in my opinion, the best hitter. In my opinion, he really is the best hitter in baseball. Just kind of how I view it, and I've learned a lot from him. I think the biggest thing I've learned from him is like baseball is amazing. We all love it. We play it, but it's not really who we are. I think that's a big thing. Is this game's so failure, I guess, like oriented, that you can't really put too much stock in it. And I think I've learned the most from that is just trying to be able to manage the failures that you have in baseball off the field. And so he's definitely helped me with that the most, just kind of seeing how he goes about it. You can never tell if he's 0 for 4 or 4 for 4. That's one thing I love. And I mean, I just love the way he plays. Great dude, great husband, son. Just he's been awesome for me.
You got some pretty exciting stuff coming in your life. You're going to become a dad.
Yeah.
So congrats to you and Claire.
Thank you.
This season is such a grind, but talking to guys over the years, distractions, things to kind of keep your mind occupied away from the field is important.
Yeah.
How much time do you spend just getting ready for fatherhood and thinking about fatherhood, and how excited are you?
Super excited. Claire's been awesome. She's been a workhorse, kind of doing her thing, getting a lot of the house ready for the baby. Maybe I'll have to put together a couple things here soon, but she's been kind of taking care of everything. And yeah, we're super excited. Kind of give us something to look forward to at the end of the year, and we can't wait.
Some guys, they have kids at the end of their career. For you, hopefully this is still, well into the front 9 of your career. How exciting is it, or have you given it any thought, like to have your kid and maybe kids be able to kind of experience life as having a big league dad, just given that you spend so much time away from family, to have them sort of along for the ride?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something me and Claire thought about. We've been married, I guess, for almost 5 years now, coming up on 5 years, and so kind of wanted to enjoy some time alone by ourselves, and then we thought, hey, like, now it's probably a good time. And so to have a kid this early in your career, hopefully, like you said, I'll play a lot longer, but yeah, it's gonna be special to see her kind of grow up in this atmosphere. So.
And then I know you got some handy skills, right? So like you said, maybe having to build some stuff. You feel pretty good about that, or? YouTube? Like what?
I'm a big YouTuber,
Okay.
but I'm too cheap. That's my problem. Is I
You don't wanna
try to
pay
do
me?
it myself. I don't want to pay someone to do it.
So my thought is, because I get made fun of by my wife all the time, because I immediately am like, well, let's just hire someone. Because I have such low confidence in
Yeah.
my ability to get it done. I'm going to do it. I'm going to screw it up. And then
Yeah.
we're going to have to
And
pay
then,
someone
yeah.
anyway. If I had your talent with that, then maybe it'd be a little bit different.
I'll do it. I'll screw it up, but then I'll end up finishing it. It'll
Yeah.
take me a lot longer, but
So what are you most like cheap about just in like day-to-day life?
oh my gosh, everything. Spending money to me just hurts.
Like always, like it's just.
It's always hurt. Yeah, I mean, I've probably gotten better now that I've been in the big leagues, but yeah, I like to save my money and make wise decisions with my money. There
Yeah,
we
that's
go,
smart.
so.
Hey, do you get a kick out of when you and Claire are together and someone is maybe more interested in getting her autograph or
Yeah.
getting to talk to her than you?
Yeah, no, that's majority. Like everywhere we go, she is 100% more known than I am, and it's pretty crazy. We'll be out with her parents and stuff, and her parents think it's the funniest thing that everybody notices her, not me, and so it's I love it. She loves it. It's cool.
And then last one, Josh, ping pong.
Yeah.
Love going to the clubhouse when you're on the table because I know that you're going to get a little excitement.
Yeah. No doubt.
Pretty fiery.
Yeah.
Are you like that across any activity, any competition, or is it like something about ping pong that just because it's that one-on-one with your teammates?
Yeah, no, I would say anything competitive I get pretty riled up with, especially if I'm playing with people I like, I'm going to talk some smack to them. If I don't like you, I'm probably not talking smack to you, so I guess you could take that, but I like everybody in our clubhouse, so I'm probably running my mouth a little bit too much, but yeah, it's just good, clean fun, but ping pong brings it out in me for sure.
Who do you enjoy beating the most?
Wyatt, no doubt.
I couldn't even get the question out.
Wyatt's good. Wyatt, Simeon, I like beating him, but Simeon's more so like the old man playing pickup, just kind of good defense, knock down threes, nothing crazy. DeGrom's a good one too, so I'm going to go Wyatt.
Awesome. Thanks, Josh.
Yep.